To kick off this My League series, man, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it with the Memphis Grizzlies. I've decided, the struggle is too real with the Philadelphia 76ers, and I'm starting to realize, man, that of course, this game is not perfect, but a lot of the things that were advertised, by the 2K devs are coming true. Matchups and things like that seems to matter a bit, and I don't know, maybe it's just my gameplay. So I'm not going to run with the 76ers. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to run with a team that I don't, normally play with or what have you. And I figured I would play with the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies being somewhat of a forgotten team in the West, pretty solid group. And I'm going to see how I can build these guys up and see what I can do with them. So that's what I'm going to do. And I plan to bring this to you guys, man, live as much as I can. And then, some of the games, of course, will be, maybe just, regular standard videos, but I'll try to run them live the best I can. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to see how much of this I can play. I plan to get through the full season. So we'll see how that's going to work out. So like I said, I probably won't bring each and every game to you guys, but, we're going to go on this journey and see where it takes us. All right, so let's go ahead and get started.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. We could be looking at 4 quarters of end-to-end basketball tonight. Both teams extremely athletic. Kenny, who were some of the more athletic guys you played against?
Most athletic guys, wow. I think at the point guard position there was a lot of athletic guys, but the guy who was probably toughest to keep out of the lane, other than Isaiah Thomas.
All right, let's go ahead and get it started, man. And like I said, as we just came in, man, I decided to do something who we couldn't. We see how much, what makes me think it's going to be any better in the game. So I'm going to run with a team I don't normally run with. The Memphis Grizzlies, somewhat of that forgotten team in the West, so to speak. They have a solid roster, pretty good team, so I figured that'd be a good challenge for me. Well, let's go ahead and kick it off, man.
They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change.
It didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, and they weren't used to seeing a team and not getting at least one win off of them last year, and that's what they're looking for now.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers.
I got some ESPN first take in the background, so if you guys hear some of that, that's what it is.
And it's Irving in at the point guard. James, no good.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony
Good hand by Moscow.
James Harden all playing well.
Oh, come on. How did none of my guys get that? Come on now.
Now, here is Irving after LeBron James's miss. Picked by Mozgov. On the wing, Irving. Over by Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Irving misses.
Let's slow it down.
LeBron's career average is right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Let's go, Big Zach.
Zach
Zebo.
Randolph is up there in his mid-30s, but his game has never been based on explosiveness. So it's all about strength, skill, and craft when you talk about Zebo, and he's aging gracefully.
The first one falls. And Randolph Clark can struggle in matchups against quicker power forwards or those spread fours.
Yeah, but even though he struggles on the perimeter against those guys, he punishes them.
Gotta learn these guys' shots, man.
In his operating area at the offensive end. Most big men have a hard time dealing with him in the paint.
Very good point.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Irving kicks to James. 13 feet away. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is
good tie-up
foul of
by
the game.
Tony Allen right there on LeBron. And we'll take that.
Cleveland on defense. It's a three-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time.
Wide open over
go
there.
much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
It's a pick by Love. The drive by LeBron. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
And Randolph now top of the key. Back to Conley. Gasol against Mozgov. 5 on the clock. No good from Gasol.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points from him the last game against
Kyrie
the Bulls
putting the
in
shakes
Chicago.
on.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Well, I tell you, the Grizzlies guys were really dominant in the first half of the season last year, but after the All-Star break, barely played above 500.
Lee passes to Randolph. Out to Lee. From deep.
I didn't know he was that far. Oh, he made it.
Lee's got his second.
I didn't realize I was that far behind the three-point line.
Splashes home the 3.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Memphis would end up going 16 and 13 over the back half of last season. Down the stretch, they would only go 5 up and 5 down in the final 10.
Yeah, and all those games so important.
Kyrie keeps getting loose down there.
Position in the West, it was so fluid and volatile down the stretch. They could have been anywhere from a 2nd seed to a 6th on any given day, and they just happened to slump at the wrong time.
Here's Randolph following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Conley's shot is off.
Come on, Conley.
And here is Shumpert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially.
Oh, come on, man. How didn't he just go up for a normal layup right there? Oh, Kyrie. Putting the shakes on again.
The other way. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Gasol inside. Mozgov covering. Mozgov with the block. They retain possession. That's good. Lee's got 7 points in the game. 1:27 left in the first. Now it's in and down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
On his mind, the difficult task of defending Zach Randolph. He said Randolph's especially tough because he's not only a go-to scorer on the low block in the pinch post, but also a guy who can pick up a lot of second chance points with his work on the glass. He's a 20 and 10 double-double guy for a reason. We'll have our hands full trying to slow him down. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Green's checked in for Gasol. In for Tony Allen.
Come on, Green. That's a bad foul right there.
And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the line.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marc Gasol is checked in for Green. Allen comes in for Matt Barnes. Lee's checked in for Vince Carter. And Mike Conley subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Now here's Conley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet for him. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I don't necessarily like how they draw it into that animation right there every time.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson,
because I actually was trying to get around him once I got him up in the air.
his shooting
But you know, it is
a
what
little
it is.
more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
And guys, Courtney Lee now having completed 7 full seasons, very much the same guy now as he was entering the league. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely never be a plus playmaker.
Talking about Courtney Lee, you know the ball handling, court vision are suspect, but you know you don't care because he's provided solid defense on the wing, Clark, and he's hit over 40% of his threes last year.
And he's also one of the best free throw shooting 2 guards in the league, Kevin. And last year he and Conley were out of sight.
Good
at
play
the end
right
of the
there
game.
by
That's a wonderful
Mo Williams.
combo to have 2 great free throw shooting guards.
There's Conley following the score by Cleveland. Randolph a screen. Allen outside. Courtney Lee is on the wing. The feed now to Gasol. Rockets hits. Williams with the steal.
good
7-second
hand.
difference, shot and game clock. And there's
J.R.
J.R.
Smith.
on the assist by Williams.
Let's get a timeout real quick.
Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
We need to pressure Kyrie. Deny Kyrie getting off on us out there. Defensively, limit perimeter. Play physical.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gasol a screen. Over in the corner, Allen.
What was he doing? I tried to pass it to Gasol right there.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
I'm running this little half-court press, you know, while LeBron and Kyrie are out of the game.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies.
Yeah, I can read the post. What's up?
Live from the
You said how much points you are winning?
2K Sports.
I'm not sure what you're asking. If you're asking how many points I'm up by right now, 6 points. But other than that, I'm not sure what else you may be asking. What up, Jet Knight? I haven't seen if you posted anything. I haven't seen it. Maybe it's not coming through.
A little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from the standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Yeah, and in case you guys are coming in a little late, man, just letting everybody know, you know, this will be on, obviously it'll be, you know, recorded here on YouTube and on there as an archive. But I'm doing the MyLeague series. This is game 1. I'm running with Memphis. You know, I just don't think me playing with my Sixers is going to be a good idea. You know, I'm starting to learn that, LeBron, whew. I'm starting to learn, you know, like the devs had mentioned to me earlier, that, you know, matchups and things like that does matter. Obviously, we all know, you know, how my Sixers are playing in real life, and, you know, that's pretty much what was happening in the game. So I figured I'd play with a different team, man, play with a team I haven't played with before.
why they're on
you know,
top
that's
here.
got a fairly
Defense
decent
has been on
roster,
point.
and see what I could. Oh, good block. See what I could do with these guys in the West. You know, obviously not trying to play with the best team, but you know, play with a team that can be competitive. So we'll see how this is going to work out. I'm hoping this is going to be a good series. Oh, come on, man. Let's take a look at that, guys. Y'all know how I do. You know, this is what I'll be talking about. You know, 2K, great game. But let's take a look at something here before I get ahead of myself here. Let's see. It's like they forced this outcome, man. Look at this. Where's the block? Why did he lose the ball? Look. Why does the ball all of a sudden he just loses it? Now, maybe he lost it. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Some weird stuff happens in this game as well, man. So, but I'm willing to accept it. You know, no sports game is perfect. This game is still fun. It's, you know, it definitely has its simulation aspect, so I, you know, can't be mad.
Following the miss by J.R. Smith, and it's Carter penetrating.
Man, Carter lost it.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving leading the charge, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for
yeah,
Cleveland.
Porzingis is a beast. I thought about that, man. I actually thought about playing with the Knicks.
Clark, incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism.
And I might miss some of your comments, man. Just letting you guys know, you know, got my eyes focused on the screen and I'm looking over at the computer from time to time.
Unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They lead by 4. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis.
Goodness, man, how these dudes keep getting lost under the basket?
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort, it's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear
Cavs going on their run.
Players. How is it that LeBron
allowing crazy stuff to happen out here, I see.
Here's Chalmers following the basket by James. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Carter kicks to Gasol, and it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Oh, Kevin Love was about to get posterized. He was about to catch it. Oh, come on, man. How that's not a shooting foul? I was going up for the dunk.
The 3 from Chalmers. Offensive rebound. Gasol dishes to Carter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Last year, getting it done. He was around 21 points per game last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady.
I'm trying to get used to these guys' shots. You know, I know I'm going to struggle a bit in free throws, but I like that. I like that challenge. You know, it makes me have to learn the game. I mean, learn the teams and things like that. So I don't mind that at all, man. I like, you know, allowing organic things to happen on the fly. Ooh, good pass, Mo Williams. So, you know, instead of trying to play with this team and play now and learn everybody, I was like, I'm going to just let it happen naturally. Oh, come on.
Poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their.
I'm gonna have to call a timeout soon. I need to get my boys back in the game.
Chalmers with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Green, the pass to Carter.
There you go, Vince. I see you cutting.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not
old man Vince Carter.
You see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And play stops as it looks like they
get my boys in the game, man.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed
there we
with
go.
the over the back call.
And Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. but he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
See if I can get Zebo working.
Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that position.
Green kicks the ball.
Oh, he was open. I should have took that shot.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Randolph. And there's the whistle.
Zebo.
Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov. And to nobody's surprise, Zach Randolph enjoyed an outstanding season, Clark, in 14-15.
Yeah, you're right, man. And that's the thing. You know, the AI is getting crazy right there, letting the Cavs go on their run. I mean, it is what it is, man. I understand to some degree
they had to be encouraged
that
Randolph's play after signing him to
you know, these games got to find a way to replicate certain things, but
he came back
I just wish. Oh, come on, man. I just wish these games in general, all of these sports games would, you know, allow things just to happen on the fly. You know what I mean? Don't force anything. I mean, if the team is getting blown out, they're getting blown out. If the game is close, the game is close.
Here's Williams. Here's Mozgov. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Conley against Shumpert. Over in the corner, Lee.
Oh, this is a mismatch.
Green breaking loose. Good I
knew that ball was coming out of there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Come on, that's Zebo. You know you ain't thought you was gonna do that.
Outside Conley. It's Allen on the wing. Green, the screen. Allen dishes to Randolph. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You ain't no match for Zebo down there, baby.
1:25 left to play here in the
take
second
advantage
quarter.
of that all game. You won't leave it there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also
LeBron is getting loose too. I need to try to clamp him down a little bit.
Time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have
Force
to
him
reach
to the middle.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can
On
completely
ball
run out of
pressure.
gas down the stretch of a game.
Moderate.
And that's something that none of these guys can afford.
He can't blow passion.
If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Marc Gasol has checked in for Jeff Green. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes.
Let me look at something too, man. I always forget. Make sure I understand. I mean, I know all my passing. And also Euro steps and stuff. I be forgetting these. Move and hold. Right away from the hoop. Left to right. Okay. Left or right away from the hoop. So that's like diagonal down. Size ups. Hold R2. Okay. I know that much. But what was I looking for here? I want to make sure I get these together. Tap for a bounce pass. Double tap flash. Dribble handoff. Press and hold. Okay. And the alley-oop is double tap triangle. Alright.
In for Shumpert. Grizzlies on defense. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Smith the pass to Love. Out to Smith. Lets it go.
That almost hurt us. That almost hurt us right there.
Irving's checked in.
Situation. Into the lineup for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5.
Let's see.
Clark, looking around the league, there's no team that teams want to play less than the Memphis Grizzlies. They just wear you down.
Well, they play a physical brand of basketball. They play hard. Everybody's on the same page. And even if you beat the Grizzlies, they take a lot out of
Kyrie with the quick hand. I was just getting ready to make a move.
The shot's good from Smith.
But see, that's what I get. Let that lesson be learned right there. You can't just keep standing there dribbling the ball. You got to make a decision.
It's one thing to get the steal, but
I can appreciate that. The ball is a little loose
even better.
in my opinion, sometimes in the game. But you know, you can't really argue with what just happened there.
Here's Randolph.
Oh, come on, Zach. Go get it. There you go.
Rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the Grizzlies played so well against all the other playoff teams. Part of it is that they just
looks like I got the advantage in the paint with Gasol and Zebo.
Now here is Irving. Goes up to the stripe and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got
Kyrie
6.
putting pressure on us just like he should.
Risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Outside Conley. 2 on the clock. No good on the layup. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Grizzlies lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after...
The 2K
All right, I'm going to let this run out, guys.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a fast pace for Memphis at the outset. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. And into the second quarter, momentum started to shift slightly as they gave up some of that lead, ending the half up 3. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
They're playing with a sense of urgency, even though they're at home. Sometimes you feel so comfortable on your home court, the other team can jump on you. But they know these fans have their back, and now they're well positioned to build a lead in the second half.
Looking at Cleveland, Jack, your thoughts?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
I see here on First Take they saying that reports are coming out that LeBron James was behind David Blatt's firing. How you guys feel about that?
It's been a good night for Lee. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
PS4, man.
The last one. A lot of times he can
Playing
get
on the
hot
PS4.
and stay hot from beyond.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. So on the floor for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Mozgov in at the center, locking down the middle. James, no good. The Grizzlies shooting not great, 40%.
Slow it down, slow it down.
And the Grizzlies guys, a powerful post-play team. Mike Conley is still the straw.
Bad shot by me. I don't know how I didn't get enough on it.
Most underrated point guard in our league. His quickness.
But I thought that was a would have been a nice, quick stop and pop.
Here's Conley. After the
I didn't get enough on it as far as the timing.
Lee outside. All sorts of time. Grabs the ball.
Once again, I held it too long right there. But that was supposed to be a shot.
In the corner, it's James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up
Okay,
the assist.
here go the Cavs. Here they come.
That's now 8 points for LeBron.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin.
Oh, y'all know what? I gotta change the minutes, man. Oh, come on! What was that? Why is it? Why did they float the pass out like that?
And it's blocked by Conley, and the dunk by James.
I gotta change my minutes after this game. I usually run 7-minute quarters, I think, or 8. So I'm gonna change it up after this one. I see this game is relatively short. It looks like it's on what, 6-minute quarters.
Toiling away in New York, injured,
and I forgot I didn't change all of the settings as far as you know, the quarters and simulated quarters as far as stats and stuff like that. So I got to change all of that. Come on, man. See how I was saying about the ball is too loose sometimes?
And it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And that to me is scripted as well, man. It's like nobody loses the ball that much. These guys can handle the ball. Look at this, look. Y'all see what I'm saying?
Last year, Clark had the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Told you guys, man, you got to deal with nonsense in every game.
I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists.
Every game has problems, folks.
Good point.
There's no doubt about that.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Cleveland also making a change. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Reggie Miller was a beast, man. I just liked his ability and his tenacity.
It's a pick by Love. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Shot's good.
Alright, so clearly I'm going to lose this game. I'm calling that already. Like I said, the quarter length is dictating the AI, I think.
I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Look, Cavs just doing everything right now. It is what it is, man. Like I said, it's still fun. You know, I just hate sometimes when you see the glaring issues.
And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct.
Come on. What's going on?
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Now here is Carter. Here's Green.
Can I get an and one?
He misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And it's strange to think that early last
Man, see, I don't know these guys' shots, man, to the season.
Things are for a team when they're winning.
That's a little closer.
Who's out there now for the Cavaliers? Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for Shumpert. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break.
Oh, there we go. Now, see, I like the ball tangibility right there. That seemed legit. Not just because it was in my favor, but that seemed more realistic to me. Well, it's all about consistency with these games, man. That's what it comes down to.
Feeds it to Green. He dishes it to Chalmers. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. And another miss by
Like I said, no game is going to be perfect. You know, I just look for consistency.
Oftentimes is all it takes. Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent
You know, there's still video games, so it's trying to replicate human action. So I just look for consistency is all I ask for. Good pass.
Such a strong finish.
There we go.
On the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in from him, but that's likely to change. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis.
Whose side am I on? What do you mean?
Mozgov.
What are you referring to?
Cleveland. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov.
There you go. Get in there and disrupt that.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what?
That was about to be an easy bucket.
But just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Allen comes in for Matt Barnes. Here's Mozgov. Right over the D. Mozgov's
somehow we keep getting caught up in that switch.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside.
Good pass.
From deep.
You know, Dave Yeager, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
Here's Dellavedova. That's tipped.
There you go. Good hand, baby. Let's go. Take that all the way.
Boom, he chips it straight down.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put.
I know Delly can't handle the rock like that, so that's why I reached in there and poked it out.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the success we've been mentioning with Coach Dave Yeager. He was the second fastest active coach to get to 100 wins.
And Kevin made his way in terms of coaching, started in the B-League and other minor leagues before becoming an assistant with the Grizzlies, and really was the architect, if you will, of the defense that his team is so well known for. He's done a lot for this franchise and looks to be on track to become their winningest coach ever.
Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Green. And then for Cleveland, Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Allen right side. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Hollins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
No breathing room.
Kind of got caught up right there trying to call offense. Good stop and pop right there by Williams. See, and those are the times where the AI shows up right there. You know what I mean? The AI showed up well right there. Like, he recognized the situation and he just pulled up. That was great.
19 seconds left in the third. The drive by Randolph.
Oh, big fella throwing it down with a vengeance.
Here's Williams.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Love with the screen on lead. From deep, Williams.
Good
And
defense.
we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers.
Yeah, let me see what the minutes are on.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more.
I think it's 6 by default, but I think I'm going to play on 7 minutes. 8-minute quarter. Yeah, I'm going to change that to 8. Because I don't want the game to be too long, but then again, I don't want it to be extremely short. So I think 8, is a good amount.
Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You know, guys, if he does his work,
Man, you got to make that shot, Tony Allen.
His size gives him the big edge.
Got to make that shot.
Cavaliers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Inside, here's James. A
Good
great
Lord.
1-2 punch. Beautiful pass. And
Matt Barnes getting abused.
And that's the kind of lead
I got to
pass
get
we've
Conley
come to
more
expect
involved in the
from
game
him.
too, man. He can start, he can score as well.
Irving against Conley. Over in the corner, Barnes. Now here is Conley. He's guarded closer. 5 to shoot. Allen dishes to Gasol. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here is Irving. A fadeaway. Again, James missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Conley up top, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Randolph. Mozgov with the block. And the whistle blew. So
Man, Mozgov just took the ball out of his hand.
There with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys.
Oh, boy, I almost missed that one.
Over the course of the ball game.
That wind up caught me off guard right
They've
there.
also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
And Memphis making a change here. Green's checked
Luckily,
in.
Gasol is a
And
pretty
with the change
decent
here,
free throw
too.
shooter.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. One bit of news for the Grizzlies last year is that they acquired a single affiliation deal with a Clark D-League team, which you think is going to help them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that team is the Iowa Energy, their sole partner now
Oh.
with the Iowa Energy. Good move by the team. And
Almost
what is
got him.
becoming a growing trend in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm about to get him up out of that.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. James.
Oh,
makes it
come
off
on,
the glass.
guys.
LeBron's got 4
Rotate
points
to
this
the
quarter.
ball, man.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Conley kicks to Barnes. Dishes it to Allen. 5 on the clock. Barnes against James. Barnes can't get it to go.
Barnes ain't gonna hit that shot. I pressed my luck right there. Look at Kyrie. Kyrie's getting off up
makes
here.
it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Here's Conley following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Allen.
Second team foul. Checking in for your Grizzlies.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Conley kicks to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
There you go. Finally get Conley loose a little bit.
On the bucket from Mike Conley.
Kyrie putting the clamps on him.
4 and field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said,
Oh, good God. Where's the defense?
But the job is not done
Come on,
yet,
fellas.
and I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Mozgov, and it's Shumpert penetrating to the middle. And
Oh,
Tristan
my goodness,
Thompson
man.
on the
They
bucket
just
with the
leaving that
assist by
inside
Shumpert.
open.
Yeah, and you know, they built
Ridiculous.
the roster to how they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit and into the team style.
Yeah, the
play.
Warriors are looking
Now a
pretty
timeout
unstoppable
called
right
by
now,
Memphis.
man. I
You know,
mean,
he just like every other coach can't stand.
that just is what it is.
Points on the inside, and boy, are they
These
struggling
dudes are
in there.
looking pretty
yeah, well,
incredible.
They're getting pummeled in there, so you got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change
Crazy.
that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Memphis.
Zach Randolph.
Here is Conley. Now the pass to Gasol. Down low. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Zach
There you go,
Randolph.
Big Zebo.
Timeout call.
Obviously, I can tell the difference in talent. You know, when I played my Sixers game against the Cavs, they got Malone off the court.
So the
So
way things were set up at that particular time.
clearly,
In that case,
I have
think
to.
it's
So
the right
far, I'd
thing
have to agree that with the devs, the shout outs to my man Scott O'Gallagher, with those guys mentioned earlier, in in regards to matchups and things like that. You know, in my experience, it seems like that is playing true.
Moving against Conley. No one near James as he lets it go. Oh, good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
Oh, Zebo, I needed you to stay right there for a second. You move.
Outside Green. Shot clock at 6.
Come
That's
on,
rebounded by Cleveland.
come on, Jeff
Mozgov's
Green.
got his 7th rebound of the
You
game.
gotta make that.
James.
You're not gonna get that opportunity again.
He's got 14 points and 3 assists.
Oh my goodness.
Rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy.
Oh man, that hurt right there. That's a killer.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland.
I saw Courtney leave and I was scared to throw it up there. That's a mismatch right there. Let's go. Let's go. Got to keep your eyes. As a point guard, you got to always keep your eyes on the cutters. I figured Zebo was going to be a better shot than me trying to take that layup. That was pretty slick. Let's look at that again. I might have waited too long. Yeah, I waited too long. Oh well.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're leading by 3. 1:11 left in the game. Allen against James.
Tony Allen. Let's go, baby.
Now here's Lee. Conley left side.
Can't get Conley free.
Poked away.
Oh, come on. Holding the ball too much. There you go, Zebo.
That one off Randall.
Holding the ball too much, man. I knew it was going to get me. Damn, that was my bad right there. I was just getting ready to give it up. But see, like I said, man, you can't keep holding the ball like that. But again, I still think the ball is a little too loose in this game at times.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Guys that can dribble don't lose the ball like that. That quick.
Lee up top, headed by Shumpert. No one near Conley.
Yes, sir. Mike Conley.
This game is all even.
Let's go, baby. I'm going to let Tony Allen play that D on his own right there because he's a good defender.
To the paint.
Yes, sir. The double team worked.
Now Conley.
All right, let's be smart about this.
Allen outside.
I see you, Gasol. I see you, Gasol. I see you, Gasol. Gasol. Big Mark. I see you.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
All right, what's going to happen, folks?
5 seconds left in the
Let's change up this emphasis. We need to limit perimeter shots. Play physical. Crash the glass. That's it.
Passes it to Irving.
Oh no!
The run. The three won't fall. So
yes.
Sees Memphis take this one.
Got us a dub.
Fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as Clark they continued to wait out until the very last moment.
Wow, that was a good one right there. I think this is going to be a fun series, folks.
But these fans love it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Mark Gasol. And Mark, how would you break down this game in terms of the team's performance and ability to come away
See
with
what Big
this
Mark
win?
got to say.
Just a good all-around night. We believe that in the fourth quarter, I think we did a good job of, staying in the game.
You got to give 2K big credit for the immersion factor.
Thank you for the time,
You know, with
sir.
all of the
Guys,
stuff
back
off
to
the
you.
court and
Thank you, Doris.
the interviews
Great
and stuff like that. You got to give it up
That's going to
for
do it
that.
tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Listen to the post game. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna end the broadcast in a moment. I'll be back. I'm gonna play another game or two, I'm going to adjust the time limit
We take a look now at our
as far as the quarter length.
He
and come
really
right
came
back.
out of the gates with a nice rhythm, hitting his first 3 shots to get his team going. What are your thoughts, Ken?
I can't imagine a player having a better night.
Yeah, that might have been luck. He might be right there, brother.
Off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, certainly a solid night for him offensively. Excellent production pretty much everywhere. He was what I call NSV, Ernie, a nice safety valve. When they need to open up the valve, he came through with that offense.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the game, guys. I'll be back, man. I'm off today due to the lingering snow. I'm going to be doing some gaming, so I'll be right back, man, with the second game of the season.